It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, we've heard from their players, coaches, front office. This team has high hopes entering the regular season. And I'll tell you, nothing would be more satisfying to them than to come out of this first game with a W. And tonight, don't sleep on Kevin Love. Terrific all-around player, Kenny. Can bang inside.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. You're agreeing with everything I say.
Yes.
But, okay, so tell me about Kevin Love.
He's unselfish, too. Don't forget that, Ernie.
No,
here's a guy who's kind of taking a back seat in certain areas to really fit into a championship team. He has sacrificed a lot.
Yes, he gives you rebounding, floor spacing. Just knows how to play the game.
For any team, I think he's very beneficial.
I would think so.
Like beneficial.
Kenofficial.
See, I was using your name, like Shaq.
That's pretty good.
Why don't you throw your name
I
in?
like it, Ernie. You get the golf clap.
I was just trying to give Kenny some
Get the golf clap.
There you go. Kevin Harlan is standing by with the call.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't enter the league as a three-point shooter, yet it's become a cornerstone of his game. And coaches have told him if you're a big man and you can shoot it out there, you're a valuable commodity. Kevin, he has listened, and he is indeed valuable.
Well, in this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. So much excitement as we tip off the season. Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
You know, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing.
Oh.
I mean, the butterflies were flying. And even in my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie or you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent even in year 14, 15.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. And it's Hood in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hood. Love with the screen for Hood. 5 on the clock. Back to Love. No good with the triple. Lowry inside the line. Thompson with the rebound. To the right side. Passes it to Sexton. The screen from Thompson. Sexton kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Right against Clarkson. Outside Lowry. Leonard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Over Thompson. Thompson with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now Sexton to the inside. Leonard with the steal. Another shot. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Love. They get it back. To the paint. Clarkson kicks to Hood. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hood's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Hood's ability to space out the floor is huge. If he's squaring up from outside, the D has to close out.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Valanciunas against Thompson. And Valanciunas kicks to Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Hood. It's a pick by Love. The tray. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
You saw the quickness of Lowry there. How he can stop on a dime and go up for the shot.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Here's Clarkson.
You know, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Wright. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Kyle Lowry with great vision and court awareness on that play. What a pass.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Thompson kicks to Love. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Sexton dishes to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And Love had his feet set. Was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Raptors leading by 3. And there's the pass to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. Nobody near Leonard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Hood. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Admiring the focus of Hood, knocking down the shot and drawing the harm as well.
And Rodney Hood getting traded last season in part because, Greg, he was due for a big contract this last summer.
And you just knew Hood would be a player a lot of teams threw offers at this year. Rare to find guards as tall as Hood who can shoot the way he can, just entering his prime. And the contract this team gave him might be a bit of a gamble, but it's one that could pay off in a huge way if he keeps improving.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8". Really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Hood. Lowry against Clarkson. Leonard inside. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Hood on the wing. Launches it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Leonard. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Leonard's got 5 now.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard's game, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
Sexton kicks to Hood. There's the pick. Here's Love. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
And it's Wright missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Clarkson passes to Love, and Love throws it down.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Here's Leonard. He's got 5. Right outside, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Valanciunas kicks to Wright. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. There's a screen. Back to Lowry. Lock at 6. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Sexton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change from past the arc. Love, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's Leonard from 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Green, he's checked in for Wright. And Cleveland also making a change. Osman's checked in. Sexton kicks to Love. Outside Hood. Over Green. The Cavaliers again can't hit. To the inside. Valanciunas. It's deflected.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Hood can't get it to go.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Here's Osman. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Lowry passes to Leonard. Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Now here's Lowry. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
No good on the free throw. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Siakam. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Monroe. And the wide open shot from Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Here's Monroe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You often hear great players say, I want to be the leader of this team. But Smitty, is every great player actually cut out? Are they wired enough to be a leader and play that role?
No, not at all. You have some fantastic, phenomenal players talent-wise, but just not their role to be a leader. And then I think when you hear guys say they want to be a leader, 9 times out of 10, that's the guy that's not the leader. Because the leader usually just evolves. But when you start saying you want to be, you're probably not you're going to lead by example, and then a lot of the guys, obviously, some of the best, they can take it to the vocal part, but you can't ask to be a leader. It just happens.
Needs to happen organically, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Steve, when you look at the core of this Raptors team, all in their prime to late prime.
The window is closing for this group. The team should definitely feel a sense of urgency on making the most of this opportunity.
Osman, the pass to Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Van Vliet kicks to Monroe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Love.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Osman, the pass to Love. And here's the fast break. Here's Van Vliet. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And to look out the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Raptors.
And really, there's just such a lack of scoring for them from out at the top of the arc in terms of three-point range. And in today's game, you have to get scoring from the three-point range. And that area out above the free throw line extended is a real weak spot for them so far.
He's off on the first.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Jetty Osman. And George Hills subbed in for Hood. Now here is Monroe. Back to Van Vliet. Knocked loose. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. And again, Toronto no luck. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Smith, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Smith's got his first points of the night. Toronto trailing. Powell kicks to Monroe. Toronto working the ball around now. Out to the right wing. Here's Van Vliet. No good on the triple.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Fry dishes to Hill. Fry in the post. Monroe on him. It's blocked. Powell, the pass to Green. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Rejected by Monroe. Green left side. It's taken away by Smith. Shoots from the corner. They get a hand on it, but they'll get another chance. Sexton kicks to Fry. Nance a screen on Monroe. Throws it up high. Fast break Toronto. And here's Green outside. They get it again. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Cavaliers leading. And here's Smith. There's the screen. Good work defensively by Monroe. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Raptors lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Good work defensively by Monroe.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
It's tipped. Pulls it up. Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trailing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Smith against Green. Nance passes to Hill. Nailed from three-point land.
Floor spacing is so crucial. That's something that George Hill definitely brings to the table.
Van Vliet kicks to Monroe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Monroe's got 5 now.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And, guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
They've got Norman Powell. Green is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's stolen by Hill. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
First free throw is good. We're always talking, Steve, about versatility. I guess the ultimate example would be guys who can go to either hand equally well.
Yeah, you have those guys. Kyrie Irving stands out for me. Mike Conley being able to finish with both hands. Then there's some bigs around the basket, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. John Wall is pretty good. He finishes a lot of times with dunks. So there's a lot of guys that understand that it's great to have that offhand and you can go to it.
Pass to Monroe. A beautiful reverse layup. Monroe's got 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hill kicks to Clarkson. In the corner, Smith with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires the three. Great D that time from Green. Toronto trailing. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Stolen by Clarkson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, DA, thank you. Toronto shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Green against Smith. Green passes to Monroe. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Clarkson with the ball. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Hill. Now Powell looking for his first basket still in this one.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
And looking now at some numbers for Kyle Lowry. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
And he comes up with the deuce. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And with Clarkson, as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court.
Hill kicks to Fry. Right against Clarkson. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hill passes to Fry. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Connects from 3-point range. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Right outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Wright. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Ibaka wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Having to rush that one. Ibaka keeps his head up, sees the clock running down.
Here's Hill. He has 5. Kicks to Clarkson. Passes to Osman. In the corner, Nance with it. With some arc. And it's Osman missing. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 10.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost anytime he wants.
Hill, a screen on right. Clarkson passes to Hill. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Love comes in for Nance. And Hood subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And there's the pass to Ibaka. Screen by Ibaka. Outside Leonard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
Hill kicks to Osman. Over Leonard. And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got his second basket of the night. Raptors trail by 3. Right outside. They set the pick to the middle. And it's Leonard missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lowry against Hill. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Hood. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Hood. Pass to Love. Here's Osman. Defended by Ibaka. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Leonard on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Down low, the 8-footer. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Smitty, we've asked you in the past about what you miss the most about playing. What is something that you don't miss about playing?
You know, I think the travel time away from your family. That's the one thing I did miss. And obviously when you're a team, that becomes your second family and you get a chance to be around those guys. But when you're gone away from home, the amount of days and times that we are, that's the thing I really don't miss, Kevin.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now here's Sexton. He has 5. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Here's Leonard, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
At the top of the key, Thompson. Pass to Osman. Back to Thompson. Here's Osman. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 9 points.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
Raptors trail by 6. Right side. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's Toronto now. Passes it to Van Vliet. Back to Wright. Ibaka with a screen on Hood. And Wright, here we go.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Raptors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Sexton kicks to Love. Now the pass to Osman. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Good presence inside. Kevin Love with the composure and skill set to score with consistency on the interior.
Ibaka right side. Off target from 3-point range. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Good. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight, and Toronto making a change here. Monroe's checked in. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think players should speak up. I think in all, all our 4 major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ibaka's got 10 points.
Exactly what you want from that play. Get it to Serge where he can simply rise and fire.
Osman, the pass to Thompson. Back to Osman. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. Norman Powell's checked in for Wright. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Pass to Ibaka. Got a piece of it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like on Friday. They'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And looking at that Nets matchup, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East would definitely turn some heads.
Here's Love over Ibaka. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. On a switch here also for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Rodney Hood. On defense, Cleveland. Here's Leonard over Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. J.R. Smith picks one up. And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many soured relationships, it seemed.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kawhi was drafted 15th overall in 2011. If they had a redraft, I wonder what number he would go down.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Many scouts were surprised by Leonard's quick development, his ability to improve his skills and shot as fast as he did. But the truth is, he was always a very hard worker dating back to his amateur days.
From outside the arc, here's Monroe. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Right wing. Here's Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Well, we're talking about Leonard. In college, he put himself through a really tough regimen.
You know, he would be up and out the house by 5 a.m. He'd work out and run basketball drills, usually by himself. This was a part of his daily routine before going to class.
The shot's good from Smith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Monroe kicks to Leonard. Thompson against Monroe. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Smith. And the shot is long. Raptors trail by 9. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Toronto, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. The first free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. Green's checked in. Clarkson, he's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Love the pass to Sexton. A baseline J. Good. Sexton's got 11 points.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it to Monroe. Over Thompson. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first two quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
He bullied his way inside for a ton of rebounds, and until they get a body on him, he's just going to keep coming at him.
The second half just about to get going here. Cleveland leading by 9. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Cleveland, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hood in at the 3. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. Off target from outside. Toronto shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Sexton, and it falls over the rim and in. Sexton's got 13.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Raptors trail by 9. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Van Vliet passes to Leonard. From about 19 feet, count that one. Leonard's got 20.
Kevin, I like that he's staying aggressive. One of the NBA's most consistent scorers. Kawhi's been doing it all tonight.
Now, here's Sexton. He's tightly guarded, and Thompson kicks to Love. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Right outside. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Over Hood. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Serge Ibaka.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Sexton. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Van Vliet passes to Wright. Dishes it to Ibaka. Valanciunas with a screen on Clarkson. To the paint. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And a quick check of the stats for Clarkson. How he did last season. Averaged about 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Clarkson. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And George Hill's subbed in for Sexton. Ibaka with a screen on Hood. Leonard inside. Goodbye, Hood. And again, Toronto no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Nance. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Goes up again. He kicks it to Clarkson. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right outside. Screen by Ibaka. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Solid screen by Serge. Quick enough to get to the spot. Strong enough to hold his ground.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Leonard.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Hill kicks to Clarkson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 7. To the left side wing. A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside. Hill against Lowry. Hill dishes to Clarkson. Nance a screen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Clarkson's got 11 points.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And Wright kicks to Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. A very nice season for him last year. 8th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Free throw good. Clarkson. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he makes both free throws. Raptors trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wright sets a screen. Here's Valanciunas. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's called on Channing Frye.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Smitty, we saw with Jonas Valanciunas, the Lithuanian big man, shooting more threes last season.
Valanciunas saw all the other centers in this league add a three-pointer and wanted in on the action as well. Only took about one a game, but he shot over 40%.
Valanciunas hits them both.
It's a luxury to have a big man who can shoot free throws this way.
Hill against Wright. Hill kicks to Fry. Pass to Clarkson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Nance. Banked in off the glass. Nance has got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player, does everything that's asked of him.
From the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Here's Hill. He goes up again. Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Valanciunas against Hood. Over Valanciunas. Nice D from Valanciunas.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Wright on the money with the shot from the left block. Wright's got 5 points so far.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Hill kicks to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
Wright, the pass to Ibaka. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Nance.
You see the strength Ibaka's added over the years. That time converting through contact, going to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Siakam is checked in for Valanciunas. Hey, Smitty, with Serge Ibaka, you can bet when the games matter the most, he's going to be locked in.
Yeah, he can be inconsistent during the regular season, but he has another gear he can shift to in the playoffs, and they need that from him. He gives you intensity on both ends, and he can stretch the floor.
And it's Osman missing. Raptors trail by 6. Leonard with the ball. Now Smith defending. Ibaka with the screen on Smith. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
In the pick and roll, I like confidence. Leonard showing as a facilitator, his game just continues to ascend.
Here's Hill. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Ibaka, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Serge Ibaka has gone through a lot of roles since he's entered the league. Now pretty much a shot blocking stretch 4.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And he makes the first.
Serge Ibaka, known for his defense since he came into the league. Still a very capable shot blocker. He has good strength, and he can guard post players much bigger than him.
Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Ibaka hits both of them. Well, with Ibaka, it's the toughness. He's definitely a scrapper for the team.
And that role goes beyond just banging bodies down low. He'll get into the face of opposing players, and he can get in their heads as well. It's just part of the role that he plays for this team.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
One shot.
You know how accurate JR is from three. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Ibaka right side. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And he can't get the first one.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Osman. He has 6. Hill kicks to Smith, passes to Frye. That shot missing. Ibaka with some nice D. Green against Smith. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hill inside. Right's there. Out to Smith. And it's good off the glass. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Powell, the pass to Ibaka. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league, but that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Hill kicks to Nance. There's a screen. Floats it up for Hill. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for George Hill. Last season's performance for him. Last season put up about 10 points a game. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Count it, good.
The agility from George Hill, knifing through the D and stretching out to finish the play.
Screen by Monroe. Siakam kicks to Green. Up top, Powell. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And it's Green. Missing.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Sexton in for George Hill. Smith the pass to Sexton. Feeds it to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lowry kicks to Monroe. Over Thompson. Monroe the pass to Siakam. No good again that time. The Cavaliers leading by 13. The pass to Osman. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Osman's got 8 points.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
You know what they've done? They've been aggressive on both ends. That's showing up on the scoreboard.
Screen by Monroe. And Siakam has it in the corner. Powell kicks to Green. He was all alone on that one. Green's got his first basket.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Out to the right wing. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. Great showing for him last season. 12th in rebounding, 12th in free throw percentage, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Monroe against Thompson. And Monroe kicks to Powell. Green up on top, covered by Smith. That one falls. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tough shot. Green with the composure to rise up, drilled the J right in the man's face.
Pass to Love. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Rebound by Monroe. Raptors trail by 11. To the inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Green. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Monroe with it, picked up by Thompson. Monroe with a screen on Love. Siakam misses.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Powell with it to the middle. Siakam misses. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. We've got Monroe, Lowry out there with Norman Powell, and it's VanVleet in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside Lowry. Shot off the screen, and it's Osman with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Sexton the pass to Love. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. Clarkson, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Off the inbound. And it's Smith missing. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Siakam. And the lead is down inside single digits. Siakam's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors. Well, Cleveland shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Clarkson kicks to Love. Poked away. Now here is Smith, guarded by Powell. Smith, no good. Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Powell, the pass to Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep.
And the Raptors call time here. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Valanciunas comes in for Greg Monroe. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Powell. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hood's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Sexton's shot is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Lowry. Over Sexton. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. It's a pick by Love. Now here's Sexton. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. DeLon Wright comes in for Fred VanVleet. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the pick. And Wright kicks to Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Kyle Lowry. Outside Hood. Passes it to Love. And the dunk by Love. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Leonard, no luck.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
And the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Leonard's got 24.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hood on the wing, tries it from 19, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Raptors trail by 8. Inside, here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Clarkson passes to Hood. Kicks it to Love. Back to Hood. There's the pass to Clarkson. Inside, Thompson. He feeds it to Love. No good that time. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Here's Leonard. Cavaliers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lobbed up there for Love. Not going to go that time.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
Screen by Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Trying to find Valanciunas. That's it to him.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Hood gets the bucket.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Leonard inside. Covered by Hood. Pass to Lowry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Thompson against Valanciunas. The dish to Ibaka. He can't get that one, and Cleveland will come the other way. Thompson passes to Clarkson. And Love has it in the corner. 13 feet away. That misses off the backboard. Raptors trail by 11. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Wright. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wright against Hill. And Wright kicks to Ibaka. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Toronto with the ball. 9-point game.
Tristan Thompson, his wingspan bothering that shot.
Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Leonard against Hood. And here's Hill for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half. Now gets 1 in the second.
Wright sets a screen. Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Thompson. Hill passes to Love. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
When you look at Love's strength and conditioning now compared to when he entered the league, this is why he's able to finish so often through contact.
Wright sets a screen. Lowry from deep three-point land. The three-pointer no good. Cleveland with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. To the middle, here's Love. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Leonard against Hood. And stolen by Hood. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he banks in the layup.
The long strides of Rodney Hood covering ground in a hurry.
Raptors trail by 16. Wright sets a screen. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Lowry a screen on Clarkson. Wright dishes to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Hood. Cleveland leading by 16. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Wright. And Wright throws it down hard.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Lowry kicks to Leonard. There's the triple. The shot by Lowry, no good. Cleveland's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Colin Sexton with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. And Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was an all-around superstar in high school, in college, and for the Timberwolves, but willing to take a step back and play a specific role to win a championship.
Faded away to create the space. 30 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The D gave him too good of a look right there. He rose up and knocked it down easily.
Now Sexton. He kicks to Love. Passes it to Clarkson. Hood for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Got that bucket in no time at all. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Clarkson passes to Thompson. Over Valanciunas, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
If Thompson's able to develop a mid-range game, watch out.
Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Here's Wright over Sexton. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
One shot behind the lanes.
.110 left to play here in the 4th.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kevin Love.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Now, here's Sexton. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Wright. Lowry has the open look. And the 3-ball is good.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
Now, here's Sexton. Lowry covering. And here's Sexton. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. JR, congrats on the win. You got yourself going, but it looked like everybody was going well tonight.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score, and hopefully we can just keep building on it.
Well, you all contributed tonight. Thanks, JR. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.